Hey everybody, happy afternoon, happy Wednesday afternoon. Um, Doing good. Wanted to give a soul review and like a little report back from our experience yesterday, which we went to the Garden Mills Mall in Jersey, which was pretty exciting. And one of the reasons why we went there, which I spoke about it earlier before on this week, is that there is a Disney outlet store. So we were very excited to do this. And it was exciting. Depending on, like, when you go into a store, I'm just going to stop for a second. Depending on, if you go into a store, depending on what you're looking for, I was just grateful, and this was one of my sole reasons. I was just grateful to go to, number one, to go to a Disney store again. Number two, to go to a Disney outlet store to actually see Disney World, Disneyland merchandise. Now, we went down last September. We were actually, when we walked into the store, first of all, my heart was pounding when I even walked into the mall. It's a nice mall. We've never been there before. It's very big, very spacious. Is it as big as American Dream? No, I would not think so. I mean, American Dream Mall in Jersey, you have the amusement park indoors, you have the indoor water park, you have, a gazillion stores, you have miles of beautiful space, you have a whole garden area in the middle, but that's, my soul review on that already. So let's get back to Garden Mills Mall. And it was really nice. It reminded me, as soon as I walked in, even though it's an indoor place, it still gave me the feeling of walking into like Vineland Outlets down in Disney World to go to the Character Warehouse down there, even though it's an outdoor mall you walk through. This reminded me, even though it is inside, but it still gave me the sense of outside. And it's very spacious and very skylighted. So you will actually see, it was a beautiful day yesterday. The sun was like blaring. It was close to 80 degrees. Right now it's hitting 81 here. 81 degrees here. We're only in April. So I thought that was weird. But anyhow, it gave me that sense of feeling of still being outside, even though we're inside of a mall. So walking to everything, they have Dunkin' Donuts, they have Lego store, they have a Hot Topic. I don't know if they have a boxed lunch, because I was just so overwhelmed with what I already wanted to go see. So my head was focused on the Disney outlet store. But they have Under Armour. They have Bloomingdale's outlet stores. They have, what else did we see? Mandy's, which I thought was weird, a Mandy's clothing store. My Mandy's clothing store in Queens, when we had lived in Queens, closed down, gotta be at least over 10 years ago. So that was weird to see a Mandy's store again. It's a clothing store. They have Levi's, they have the Gap, they have other stores as well. So that's just to give you like a little hint. I'm sure if you go online, if you do a search for it, you can actually find out all the other stores. And when we walked in, depending on the area in which we walked in, because we walked through the main entrance, parked the car, walked through the main entrance, the information of Primark hit me in the face. And you go on my Instagram, page, you will, obviously some of you had already seen the photos. I was so overjoyed with that. And they were actually had a recruiting center. So they were basically right there at that time taking applications for, for jobs. And I think that's wonderful. So that store, I don't know the exact date of the store of which it is opening, that Primark location. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I'm sure I could find out. And if I find out, I will definitely let you know. I was on the Primark website, and they don't give me any information on that either. So I was looking that up. Okay, getting to the Disney store, outlet store, my heart was pounding. And my husband says, gee, maybe it'd be nice if I find something Maybe you will. I don't know. We're just going to look. My husband asked me as we were walking, do you think they'll have like lounge flies? Well, they did. They had a lot of Dooney and Burks also. So we walk into the store. We were greeted. And just looking at the racks of clothing, to me, was a happy feeling. And then again, it was a sad feeling. And then if I think about it real long, it was an angry feeling. It was angry because if they run out of things down at Disney World, yeah, I know the story about it. You don't have to explain it to me, but they don't have it down there. But meanwhile, they had, by the way, Starbucks cups. They had the pink ones. They only had Disneyland. They didn't have the Disney World, the pink 50th anniversary, which were the pink ones. I already have the blue one, but the pink ones were actually going for $39. I thought that was a little bit much for a Disney outlet store. I thought it would have been at least $14.99. But they had the Christmas ombre cups, the red and green Starbucks cup, Disney World. It said Disney World. And those were going for $16.99. But I thought it was a little bit weird that the pink cups were going for $39. So those cups stayed right on the shelf. I was very picky. My husband spotted the Orange Bird denim jacket. He says, Mo, I says, you know what? As much as I love Orange Bird, I went into the store just not wanting to go berserk, but my heart just wanted to see it and be there and experience it. That's what my whole trip was about. So he says, but look, the Orange Bird. So we were looking at the sizes, and you know what? We're changing the season. I live here in New York. I don't really, for me, I really didn't feel that the Orange Bird was going to be comfortable for me wearing it up here, even though it's a denim jacket. But then the seasons are now changing. Who's going to wear a denim jacket now? Now it's going to be too hot. So that was kind of iffy. That denim jacket was going for, I believe, $40. That was nice. Now, they had the 100th anniversary denim vest, which was the Disney World denim vest. The one that had the patches on it, and it had Mickey on the back, and it had like the Disney World triangle banner on the back. I says, okay, I would rather possibly look into the sizes on the denim vest, because that I know I can wear. To see the denim vest I can wear because it doesn't have sleeves. So I felt a little bit more comfortable with that. Okay, the problem was with that, they only had 3X. My husband seen a shirt, and he was iffy on the extra large. He wanted a 2X. So I said, let's ask, and maybe they have some. So you can ask. They may have stuff in the back. So we had a very nice cast member. She says, yeah, let me see if we have any in the back. Sometimes we do. They didn't have any 2X. I says to my husband, but the 1X is probably going to fit you because, the weight issue, my husband's lost a little weight, and, that's great. And so I says, an extra large I think would be okay. He was arguing back and forth. He was iffy about it. So then he decided, he says, I'm going to leave that right now. He walks over and he says, hey, Mo, they have lounge flies. I said, okay. So the only lounge fly that I've really seen was the Haunted Mansion. I have 2 Haunted Mansion bags, lounge flies. One was from the box lunch, and the one was from Shop Disney. I want to say the other one was from Box Lunch, but you already saw my 2 Haunted Mansions. The Haunted Mansion, the Haunted Mansion lounge fly at Disney Outlet was going for $64.99. Again, it's not Halloween, although Halloween is going to be coming up. I did not feel the need. I mean, my mind was just, I guess I was doing more adult shopping. Like, do I really need this? No, I don't. The prices had not a problem with it. Prices weren't a problem. It's just the fact that, the change of the season. Do I really need it? Will it be stored away for a certain amount of time until that holiday? Yes, it will, because it's Halloween, even though Halloween's going to be coming like basically around the corner. But I did not feel the need to have a third Haunted Mansion. And I'm very proud of myself with that. I says, no, you know what? I'm going to back away. Then my husband's looking at the Dooney and Burks. He offered to purchase me a Dooney and Burke, and I said no. Dooney and Burke is not my thing. They had the 50th anniversary, the black 50th anniversary Dooney and Burke. And I want to say that was going for $189. I mean, those bags are like, what, $289, $249, something like that. I'm not into the Dooney and Burke. So my husband goes, geez, he goes. I says, well, no. I says, you have to understand where I'm coming from. It's, you know, it's not one of these things for me. He offered, but I said, no, it's not my thing. Moving on, they did have some new stuff. They had the orange bird with the big feet. Now, I am not crazy about the characters with the big feet. And those were going for regular price $30. I looked on Shop Disney, they're still $29.99, they're $30. So they do sell regular priced items, folks. I just want to let you know. They also had the Alice in Wonderland caterpillar, which was going for, I think it was $88 or $80, that lounge fly that they had. So, you know, I mean, you didn't expect to see a sale on that because they just got the damn bag in. So they did have some new items. I did, however, purchase this beautiful, beautiful mug, which is Winnie the Pooh. It says, together we can fly anywhere. Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin. Turn it around, it has Winnie the Pooh on the tree. I hot soaked this and everything last night. I have been drinking my tea out of it. This mug was going for $10. So if anybody knows the regular price of this mug, could you let me know? I was thinking it was like a $25 mug. I don't know. Maybe a $20 mug. That's what I was thinking. I purchased it for $10. I was looking, by the way, I was looking at the bags and, you know, like the lounge flies. But I did come across the Tiana bag. And I loved the Tiana bag. This bag was going on sale. This bag was going for $14.98. And this is the Tiana bag that I got. Now, I've noticed they had 3 of these bags. What I notice is it's kind of like, it's not very vibrant as I thought it would be. This is because I believe this bag is more on the dirty side. I guess it was being handled. I guess it was being flung around. It's just, I'm gonna machine wash it, cold water machine wash. Maybe a little bit of Dawn liquid detergent for the dishes, that you can use that on these, and, you know, a little bit of spray. But other than that, the bag is okay. But I did notice that the bag is kind of dull looking. So, but for $14.98, and if you can let me know, I think this bag was going for $30. I don't really know. If you could just let me know the price of what this bag was. You know, it's not on Shop Disney no more because I looked. And this bag, actually, you could use it like this, which I think is awesome. It fits good. Or you also have the chain, which is for a crossbody. And this chain is like on the long side. I mean, it is long. So it has this gold chain. This is the inside. The inside does, however, have an inside zippered pocket, which I think is wonderful. So that's good. And it is very roomy. It is very roomy and it's deep. So it's see, I can fit my whole hand. So I grabbed her. I says, oh my God. I said, yes, this I will take. I also purchased, they did have sketchbook ornaments. And the sketchbook ornaments, I spotted one along the way, and I took it off the display, and I brought it up to the counter along with my other stuff. And I got the mug, and I got the ornaments, and I got the Tiana bag. And she says, oh, wait a minute. So she brings me out a box, and this box was completely sealed. So she says, this is your ornament. I went, could we check and maybe make sure that the ornament is actually it? Maybe they switched boxes. I don't know, because it was absolutely taped up. She says, oh no, look, it says Cindy on it. She says, if anything, you could take it, you know, you could bring it back. And I said, well, that's just the idea. I don't come out here very often, so I won't be able to bring it back. So could we just, yeah. For some reason, this cast member didn't want to seem to do this. So I was kind of iffy on this, but I took the chance and I brought it home. It was still sealed. Whatever the case may be, I don't know. But I opened it when I got home and she's here. And I opened the box. I'm going to open this now in front of you. Hopefully. Oh, it's taped. Okay, see, it's taped. So she says, oh, you know, she says, I could, you know, I'm going to wrap it for you and everything. I says, oh, okay. I'm going to see if this is... Boy, when she said it's in the box, it's in the box. Okay, this is a beautiful, 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 beautiful sketchbook ornaments. And you know how much the sketchbook ornaments were. I got Cinderella. Is she not the most beautiful? She's coming down the stairs. She does not have the shoe on. Beautiful, 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 stunning, stunning. Love the flowers. I love the staircase. I love it cascading down. This is the back of it, which is C. It's absolutely a wonderful, wonderful piece. I would never hang it on a tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it near my Cinderella snow globes, and the very first snow globe that I had purchased at Disney World in, I believe it's 1994, 1995. So this is what I purchased. Okay, let me give you the prices of things. Oh, by the way, my husband also purchased his shirt. I asked the lady, would it be possible if he could try it on? She says, yeah, he could try it on over his clothes. You know, I didn't expect him to get naked or anything. They don't have a fitting room or anything. I says, okay. So my husband wound up getting the shirt. And this is from Vans, Disney Vans. This is Walt Disney World. This is the back of the shirt. It's got the red sleeves. It has the Disney Vans logo, which I think is so cool. This is the Disney for the 50th and the tag. How much he paid for this shirt was $14.98. Now, if you know Disney and Vans, when they merge together, I mean, that could be a dangerous thing. But, you know, we saw some sneakers there and everything. They also had the Crocs. They had Disney World Crocs, but not my size. Or else I would have probably grabbed a set of Crocs. But it's okay, $14.98. Disney Vans for the 50th anniversary. Which is a cool shirt. He says, I'd like to wear it there. I said, what, you mean to tell me you bought it up here and you're going to bring it back down there? Whatever. Anyhow, so the Tiana bag was $14.98. The mug, the Winnie the Pooh mug was $10. My husband's shirt was $14.98. And I was so happy and so surprised. There's her glass slipper. You see the glass slipper? I didn't even see the glass slipper. There it is. You can see the glass slipper. Oh, wow. Anyway, and this ornament, which I was so happy to get, was $7. Okay. Now, I must admit to you, some of the prices were high. I was a little surprised. Some of the stuff that they did have, you know, it's a hit or miss with the sizes. I get it. They had, you know, quite a few pieces of the Disney 50th. I mean, and rightfully so. They did have some Halloween and they had some Christmas stuff. So I just wanted to say, all in all, my first impressions of the mall were great. Very spacious, very open, lots of stores. You have a beautiful food court. You also have Burger King, the food court. I want to say you have Popeyes. You have a Chili's restaurant, Chili's. You have an Applebee's restaurant in there. And it's just wonderful. But what I really went for was to see the information about the Primark store coming and mainly the Disney Outlet store. So I want to say the first impression of the Disney Outlet, it is beautiful to have some sort of a connection to Disney World and Disneyland, even though we can't always go. So it is nice to have a slice of it up here and in Jersey. And I'm only 21 minutes. It took me not even 21 minutes to get there yesterday because there was no traffic. That's awesome. So we are very happy with what we have here. We're very grateful. And my husband got his shirt and he was good to go with that. Yesterday I carried my Woody bag. I had my Woody bag because Woody with me is like, you know, I mean, I purchased him, purchased him recently. I saw him in Disney World last year, and that's why I wanted him, because I had Buzz. You guys know that story already, just to recap. I wore a blue shirt yesterday, and I wore some fashionable jewelry to match his gold shield, his gold sheriff shield. And I wore this because, you know, I'm still using paparazzi stuff. I don't know if this is going to come in the light. I don't know what's wrong with this all of a sudden. The light is just, the light had shifted on this camera. But anyhow, this is what I was wearing. Just some gold pieces, little gold earrings, just to match his sheriff badge. And I wore a blue shirt because it's got blue in the bag for his blue jeans. And that's what I did. So all in all, it was a great day yesterday. Really great day. We had my husband came home Monday night. We had a good steak dinner. And last night when we came home, we all, you know, did our thing. We got dressed. I made the ravioli dinner yesterday, so it was nice. It was just all in all a great few days. It really, I'm really, this week has been a lot better. So hopefully, the end of last week was good going into this week, and I'd like to continue that. So hopefully I will. All right, people, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you so much. I hope you liked the little things that I had gotten. It wasn't mainly to just purchase things. It was just to go and see and just experience it. And just, you know, my husband's heart was with that because he's also a Disney fanatic. So he doesn't, you know. Oh, and then they played, you know, they played the music over there. They played Beauty and the Beast with Angela Lansbury. Now that happens to be, and I'm gonna rat him out for this. This happens to be my husband's favorite song on an emotional level. So when he heard that yesterday, you know, it was a lot for him. So just letting you know. I know. I just outed that, but I felt that I had to because it's a nice experience to do. All right, people. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna pour my cup of tea in my new Winnie the Pooh cup, which I've been using. So other than that, everything is great. Please, I want you to have a good rest of the week. If I go anywhere, I'll let you know. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and happy Wednesday, folks. God bless you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.